guys, and welcome to Married with Clix. Tonight we are doing a 300 point full modern resources and everything game. So I'm actually a little proud of my team, and hopefully it does well because it performs really well on paper. This is actually, I decided to go out on a limb and do team building for myself and actually try to build a structured team. When Superman Wonder Woman came out, I managed to do the draft and I fell in love with Lori Lemaris, and just be able to mind control pretty much anybody, triple target mind control, so increase your chances of hitting someone, and then not take feedback damage for it is really good, especially she's only 45 points. So I wanted to build a team around her and make it a theme team, which I decided to go with Atlantis. So also, that's one of the very few keywords that spans across, named keywords that spans across both DC and Marvel, which means that we've got Namor from Nick Fury and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. set. And I didn't really take a good look at him when he first came out, but the more I looked at him, the more I liked him. And the fact that he's got a power that if he has 0 or 1 action tokens, you can give him free action, and he occupies water, you can give him a free action to be placed 6 squares away. Being placed is huge. You don't have to break away, you don't care about other figures, you're just like, whoop, and I'm there. So the fact that he can charge in, attack, and then GTFO is awesome. And then to back those two up, I have some Atlanteans from the Justice League Trinity War set. And they're pretty much just good little minions. Now, all of these figures are good. They get great on a water map, which means having Atlantis keyword, I get a bonus to my map roll. Hopefully, I can get and win map choice, because that'll make my team that much better. And I also wanted to build a team that could perform well even if I did lose the map choice. And then to beef them up even more, I have the Phoenix Force, which is just awesome. It's been a long time since I've played with this resource, and I forgot how good it was. I only really played it during AVX. It's a great resource. And I'm going to have 3 fragments on there. Only Lori and Namor are going to have fragments assigned to them, which actually puts me in the 3 slot, which starts them off with energy explosion, running shot, +1 damage, and defend, which is a great place to start off with these figures. So hopefully this team performs as well as it does on paper for me.
All right, so let's talk Jason's personal building ship lately. Jason, Rick, I'm talking about myself in the third person, so I apologize. I've been having a lot of issues with one of the major aspects it takes to become a good player at this game, and that's patience. So what I'm doing now in my builds is I am trying my patience. I am putting myself to the test, taking myself a little bit further, extending what I think I can do into a better realm. With that said, I'm also going to look at things that I've said and put them to the test now, because I've said some keyword teams are great. It's time to actually look into that. That said, now that I'm done rambling, I built a robot team. And spoiler alert, I think we already know what resource I'm using. So starting off, the resource is the power plant, probably one of the most potent and flexible resources that is out there, so long as the person piloting it knows what to do and knows that it's there. Amber's smirking at me because this is not the first time we filmed this game. With that said, I got a team with a Colossal. I am playing the 25 point Superman Batman robot because nothing feels better than dropping the bomb on your opponent who has hit you in retaliation. Colossal retaliation. Also, I like the look of this thing. And his robot keyword at 25 points. He's almost an Ultron. What can I say, right? He was one of the big figures I wanted to test. As well, I've recently acquired a 6-armed Ultron. So let's put him through the gears. I'm gonna play him on the drone mode. Full of flurry, pulse wave, outwit, impervious on the second click. The usual fare on the first click. Also, Ultron 8 on my team on drone mode because you know what? I'm just gonna drop these because they're getting uncomfortable on me, even and they're probably terrible for you guys to look at. I look like a terrible white pimp. Ultron 8 at the drone mode because I like his second click. It's got a high attack, high damage, and psychic blast. So I'm kind of comfortable with that. Now, of course, I can't rely on those figures on their own. So the six-armed Ultron is possessed by Jocasta. The reason I chose Jocasta for him, he's a 2-click dial, and Jocasta is at her best on her first 2 clicks with some sidestep, precision strikes, some running shot in there, perplex, and outwit on the first power with 3 range. And then he does get perplex later on to keep the dial strong. And a short range outwit is okay. Then we move into the main brunt of my team because yes, Jason is playing 10-pull style today. There is a main figure head to my team, and that is the Grid. I really like this figure, and I wanna get some more use out of this guy before I actually finally put him off the pasture. He's a cool robot. He's got a CSA team ability, which adds prob to my team because it's seriously lacking in prob because of the keyword being generic. Sorry. He's got a cool outwit where his shape change gets better if he outwits a guy. He's got pulse wave, good power, indomitable to help with that. And overall, I like this character, and he is possessed by Brainiac. Now, the reason I went with Brainiac on him over Brainiac on Six-Armed Ultron is that Brainiac's later dial is useful still. The ability to keep your character kind of taking actions if you're forcing, or if your opponent is getting power actions out of there, is very, very pivotal to the team. I had some points left over after all those things I just told you about, so I also added the robot ATA to my team. The way that works is when 2 friendly characters that can use this team ability are adjacent to each other, choose one of them to use Perplex until your next turn, but can only target characters with the robot keyword. So using Perplex to make myself better, not so bad. Though I don't see this working very well against a Nighthawk Prime team. Whew! I think I'm done. I'm done. Let's go. Let's do Alright, you get to go first.
Alright. Okay, so Lori has the Emma Frost fragment on her.
Sure.
And Namor has the magic fragment on him.
Of course he does.
And then the other 3 are on the actual Phoenix Force.
Yep.
And then for this map, everybody that can use swim, which is my entire team except Namor, gets +2 to their movement.
Mm-hmm.
And they can ignore hindering and characters for movement. And then everybody, including your team, can ignore elevated.
Okay.
Because otherwise this map isn't
But I don't ignore water terrain, right? So I'm still halved by it?
Oh yeah, I guess so, because you don't ignore hindering.
Wait,
but
characters
I do.
ignore the water terrain for movement purposes. Never mind.
Oh yeah, then read the map, guys. Okay, this has been errated,
Yeah.
so. Okay, these guys are gonna sidestep forward.
Yep.
And then, let's see, Lori's gonna come up here.
Boop. Boop, boop, doop.
And then Namor. I'm gonna not be stupid. Namor's gonna come up here carrying Lori.
You gonna keep that Namor in that ring anytime soon?
No, he's so top heavy because of that sculpt. He's pretty, but he's top heavy.
Alright.
Say that to a lot of people.
I'm bottom heavy.
All that junk in your trunk.
What? Alright, done?
Yeah.
Alright. Awesome. So, the 6-armed Ultron from Jocasta is going to get the special damage power, which gives him Perplex and Outwit within 3 squares.
Yeah.
And he's going to take +1 attack. Because that's the only other stat I really want to take from Jocasta right now. The Grid from Brainiac is going to get +1 defense and impervious. I'm going to put an Electroblast ring on the Grid. This way. I am going to, that's all of my beginning of the turn stuff, get leadership. I'm going to sidestep my Ultron 8. And I am going to carry 1, 2, 3, 4. carry to here. Placing like this? No, like this. Nope, like this. Alright. And that's an action token on my Superman Batman robot. It's your turn!
Alrighty. I'm going to choose Colossus Fragment. I'm going to sidestep with my Atlanteans.
Yeah, you
Anything else on that power? Is it just the... Yep, okay. And I'm going to clear Namor. And it's your turn.
Of course you are.
Yeah, I am.
Alright, 6-armed Ultron. I'm going to wash, rinse, repeat. +1 attack and the special damage power.
Mm-hmm.
Brainiac is going to continue to give +1 defense and impervious to the grid. The grid is going to acquire an impact beam on himself. Let's remember the robot team ability. So Ultron 8 and Superman Batman Robot using the robot ATA. Going to give Superman Batman Robot perplex. And the grid is going to get himself perplexed from the 6-armed Ultron and the grid being next to each other. Perplex up the grid's defense by 2 more. And Ultron will perplex up his defense, the 6-armed Ultron.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to clear in the meantime.
Okay. Namor is going to come up to here, carrying Glory, and he's going to pick up this ultra heavy object.
Okay.
Trigger him a token, choosing a Colossus Fragment, sidestepping with these guys, and it's your go.
Alright. You're making me do this thing that I do. So lower elevation blocking still doesn't block my line of fire from like elevation 2 to elevation 2, correct?
Right, because it's on a different elevation.
That's an important thing as far as determining what I want to do here. I'm going to make a lot of noise searching for an extra bin.
Come on, Jason, you're supposed to be prepared here.
I usually am, but this map didn't look like it was gonna be one where I needed to hunt for line of fire. I believe my cutoff is so there. I'm good. There I'm good. There it looks good still. Okay. All right. Because if I do the thing where I do the side of the stepping. And then I do the K of the T'ing to there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Just to make sure that doesn't get messed up. Okay. See, this is all part of pre-planning here.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna give a vortex beam to my 6-armed Ultron? Yeah, I'm gonna have to give it to the 6-armed Ultron because of his positioning. So he's got a vortex beam, which gives him a telekinesis and flight.
Right on.
Okay. Then he's going to sidestep to here. Still beginning of the turn, nonetheless.
Yeah.
From Jocasta, he's gonna get +1 attack and perplex and outwit power. The Brainiac is going to give the grid +1 attack, and he's going to continue to give him impervious.
Okay.
This didn't take an action token, so I don't know why I have an action token there already. So Perplex is going to be given to Ultron the Superman Batman Robot from the ATA, and Grid's going to get Perplex from the ATA. I'm going to use Perplex from the special power on Ultron to give Grid +1 attack, or just on the screen you should just kind of like +1 attack, +1 ting ting. So he's got +2 attack now. Grid is going to give himself an additional +1 attack, so he's at 13 attack, rule of 3. Superman Batman Robot's going to perplex up his damage. Okay. Still beginning of the turn nonetheless. I should redirect and just do some ring eating instead. No. I'm going to use the Vortex Beam. that gives me TK.
Mm-hmm.
So TK the grid to here.
Okay.
Alright. I believe that is all of the things. Alright. And then, moment of truth. Grid's gonna running shot. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because the Electroblast Ring gives them +1 range. You determine the range before you half. So we do our math, make sure, and I am single targeting Neymar with a pulse wave.
Sorry, what's his range?
It is 6, becomes 7 because of the Electroblast Ring.
Your pulse waving, so it'll be 6
7
halved.
7 halved. Because you determine with the full range, it's not a replace and modify, right? It's find out the whole range, then half it, right?
Yes.
It's
Sorry.
okay.
Yeah, you're totally right. I was thinking of something else on that.
So 4 range, either way it's 4 range.
Yeah.
3 + 1, right? If it was that way. So 13 attack against an 18 defense and pulse wave.
Yep.
And that does hit for a total of 5 damage.
I really wish that were you could see it right now, but you're off center of my direct diagonal.
Yep.
Alrighty then.
And the impact beam will be doing with some knockback to you, regardless of your charge.
Yep. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I'm gonna go 1 to hit the blocking.
Which deals 2 to you because of the impact beam, and it's penetrating, but I don't think that matters.
No, because the pulse wave's still in effect. So 1, 2. So I'm going to be here. That object is going to drop because I lost super senses.
Before or...
Sorry, super strength. I lost it before I knocked back.
Okay. Alright. Well then. I'm going to outwit Laura Lamaris's movement power.
Okay.
And sidestep there. And end my turn. Whew.
Okie dokies. What are we looking at here on? And he's got a base 17.
Yep. Which is 17 right now.
Just 17 right now? Nothing got added to his...
Nope. He's got impervious and 17 defense.
Okay.
Oh, but that is also shape change on that special power.
Okay.
Along with that win. Now you guys have Justice League of America, right?
Okay, I'm going to sidestep with these guys.
Mm-hmm.
And bring them in here. I'm going to choose the Colossus Fragment.
Yep.
I don't have my mind control on her. How do I want to do
I have to say a lot of things when I do things with this team.
Yeah. Oh.
So glad I wrote an article on how I've got to work on my patience.
Okay. He's indomitable, so he's primed to pretty much do that again to me.
Basically.
Which means that I have to make sure that I can... Okay, so... Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use his special power.
Yep.
Which, if Namor occupies a square of water terrain and has 0 or 1 action tokens, give Namor a free action to place him in another square of water terrain within 6 squares.
Doesn't have that power though.
No, he doesn't. Shit.
Shit. Poodoo!
Okay, I'll have to do this differently. Oh, I'm gonna have to just sacrifice him already.
Of course you do. Who are you kidding?
He's pretty much dead next turn anyways. That's the unfortunate part of this. Even if I go in and land this attack, that robot is coming to destroy my team.
Not just any robot. This is a grid.
No, I meant the Superman Batman robot will
Oh, well,
retaliate
that, yeah.
regardless of what I do.
I hear it's a thing he does. You are in what is called a conundrum.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, because the thing is, I've got a bunch of powers right now, and I'm gonna have to play it safe. I'm gonna sidestep Carrie.
Okie doke. You think you could stop me?
Because attacking you just doesn't make sense right now with the retaliation in play. And I'm just not in a position to do a whole lot of good things right now. Alright, these guys didn't sidestep yet this turn, did they?
They did this turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will clear Namor. And
Throw him on the ground.
the sculpt.
He's...
The sculpt is so
The sculpt is fine, Amber. You're just angry at him.
Well, I mean, that goes without saying.
I'm so angry at this guy right now. I tell you what. All right. I was just making noises there. I'm not even gonna lie. So I'm going to sidestep with the Ultron 8. I'm going to sidestep with the 6-armed Ultron to there. Still start of the turn. I'm going to choose the special Outwit and Perplex for the 6-arm and +1 attack. I'm going to choose +1 defense and Impervious on Brainiac. Well, your range is 4. Oh, I gotta get out of there. It's either I gotta get out of there or I gotta bring it to them.
Mm-hmm.
So, fortunately, I can't bring the single targets, but I could. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only got 4 movements. Here's the best spot I could occupy. Alright, so I'm going to go with instead Perplex, +1 attack and Psychic Blast on him.
Okay.
Because that's what Brainiac's getting now.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to, +1 attack and stick with the Impervious. I'm going to give him a Flame Blast ring.
That'll just give him a penetrating blast.
That'll give him Psychic Blast anyway! And Energy Explosion.
Oh my goodness.
So, Ultron 8 is going to get Perplex from the Superman robot. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to carry these dudes there. Do it like that. And like that, I guess. Yeah, like this. Alright, so I'm going to Perplex up the grid's attack. He'll put his attack up to a 12. I'm going to Running Shot and Psychic Blast to here, targeting this dude.
Okay, so that's 17 defense.
17, so 12 attack against 17 defense. And that will hit. It just looks like it's going to stick with 4 damage straight through.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay. All that said and done, Ultron 8 is going to Perplex up his defense. And I have to clear, I don't have to, but I'm going to clear the Ultron 6-arm, which puts his ring back on the power plant. And it is your turn. Boom, 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 boom.
Sidestep.
Wait, this should have an action token too.
Choosing Colossus as my base fragment.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to shoot at Grid.
Okay.
I have a 10 attack.
Okay, I have an 18 defense, and I have shape change. Should have outwitted you or something. Okay.
Alright. So 10 on 18 then.
Okay.
Oh, that's going to hit for 3.
There let's see how my impervious from Brainiac does. Impervious does not. So 3, I take 1. Dink. Move to Brainiac over 1. Dink. I will choose +1 defense and impervious.
That'll bring 18 down. Okay, Lori's getting running shot from the Phoenix Force.
Yep.
She's getting running shot to here.
Okay.
Sorry, that was, she's here 1, 2, 3. She's getting +2 for being a swimmer in the water. She's getting +2 from being in the water because of her own trait, so she's got a +3. So she actually has an effective 6 movement with a running shot. So 2, 3. Because I want to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Also target the Superman Batman robot with a mind control.
Sure.
So grid and Superman Batman robot. Do you still have shape change?
Yes.
Okay, so just the Superman Batman robot then.
Sure.
It's 11 on your defense.
Okay. Alright.
It's going to hit. Alright, now he is going to put, let's see there. We're looking at the same 17 invulnerable on both of them, right?
Yeah.
Or is he picking up something from
You're
Jocasta?
going to have a hard time attacking with him.
Oh, he's not allowed to attack, right?
Yeah.
What's his movement?
6.
His retaliation is just a placement, right?
Yeah.
Anywhere close to, and it's just if I hit, not even if I deal damage to a losing character.
Yeah. Well, sorry, with regards to?
The robot, his retaliation.
Yeah.
How does it activate?
Attacking it or hitting a friendly character.
Okay. I do not have range.
When have you ever seen Lamar fire an eye blast at somebody?
I know, I need him to have range right now.
Imperious Rex is a lightning bolt out of his ass.
You know what, I'll leave him there. There's nothing I can benefit out of doing anything with him.
Alright. Is that it?
Yeah.
Alright. So, start of my turn. I'm
Great.
gonna give an disintegration beam to Superman Batman Robot.
Of course.
1, 2. Can't get close enough to do what I would love to do, but I don't. That's okay. I'm gonna sidestep grid eventually. Sorry. So using Jocasta's gonna give him Perplex Outwit. He's gonna Perplex up the Superman Batman robot's attack. Ultron 8's gonna get Perplexed from the robot team ability. courtesy. Oh, courtesy of grid, because otherwise he can't get it. And then he's going to perplex up the Superman Batman robot's attack as well. Wait, so he got it from Jocasta, perplexed up the attack. He got it from him, perplexed up the attack. And I'm going to sidestep grid to here to give him perplex from Ultron 6-arm and perplex up his attack. So 3 attack on Superman Batman robot. And free action, plus retaliation.
Yep.
So I am a 14 attack.
She is a
20 or something.
She is currently only a 19.
19. Okay. So 14 out of 19. Alright. Takes 2.
All theme prop, because why the hell not?
It's with knockback this time.
Is that
2.
how much? 2?
Yeah. And then I need to make a whole bunch of hindering terrain. Right here. Because that was all within 2 squares of her.
Mm-hmm.
And that's traded the +2 defense thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to sidestep with Ultron 8 and attack Lori.
Oh, your damage from him is penetrating, right?
Yes.
So she still has been vulnerable from the Phoenix Force.
And I think it can't attack smaller characters except by retaliation. This power is really okay. Sorry, I just want to make sure I couldn't make like another attack on you or something. So it's 10 out of 19. But that's a miss. Yeah, I'll deal with the good news. This is the unfortunate part. I rolled a 6 for that, right? For hitting Lord Ramirez. So I clear grid, which clears all his rings off of him. Did I forget to choose powers? Probably did.
I assume it's the +1 impervious that
Yeah.
you've been doing the whole time.
Yeah. Well, at least when I'm not attacking. And it's your turn.
What's the defense on him? 18.
18.
Marking with a 10 now. 9. 11. She's got the best bet at doing anything with him. She is going to, she's getting running shot from the Phoenix Force. She's getting running shot to here, because she has souped up movement.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do enough damage to her.
I have impervious.
I know, I'm getting +1 damage, but it's only, like, she has base damage of 1.
Yeah. If you stay there, you could call the Cyclops fragment and try range combat expert in my face.
That's true, that is the better choice of how to... Okay. She doesn't die. Whatever, you have like instant penetrating damage everywhere anyways. Yeah, I'll take Cyclops, use a range combat expert, put them all into my, I can do 1 and 1. 12 under 18.
Okay.
That is a 7, it's a 19. Well, you're impervious.
Nope.
Alright. Elected. She has willpower, so she's not going to take any pushing damage. I killed something, so I get to click this, which gives me +2 movement. Precision strike. Now I get precision strike. Mastermind and outwit.
You're just throwing him, eh?
He's gonna clear. Oh, and it's your turn.
Alright. So Jocasta is going to give the 6-armed Ultron penetrating. Precision strike and no. Perplex and outwit.
Yeah.
At 3 range.
That one.
Ultron 8 is going to sidestep from here. Oh, this disintegration beam's gone. I don't have that as an option now. Danger, Will Robinson.
Oh, it died with him, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, that makes me feel better.
Electroblast ring is going to go on the grid. I should probably wait a second. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to do that sidestep right off the bat. What I'm going to do. So, and Brainiac's going to give him +1 attack. Yeah, +1 attack from the Brainiac. And then Ultron's going to give him +1 attack. Puts him up to 11. Then he's going to give himself +1 attack.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. That's the stuff I was looking for. So a ton of +1 attacks. And then I'm going to sidestep. And then I'm going to sidestep. Yes, that's what I was looking for. Wall off my own self-fulfilling prophecy here. I already went +3 to the attack, so a 12 against a 17 using Pulse Wave. Yeah, it's still there. And that will hit for 4.
Yeah.
There is no knockback though.
1, 2, 3. Okay. She's gone.
Alright.
Which means that the fragment moves back.
The damage power on the... Oh, and you move to the next section of it.
Yeah. And click 2. So I'm on 3-2. I need to go to 4-2.
Yep.
Alright, so now I'm on 4-2, which will give Namor Force Blast, +2 attack, Invincible, and Enhancement.
Okay. The Atlantean's damage power, is that outwittable? Or counterable?
Yes.
Okay. It is countered.
Okay.
As Grid will use his outwit. Then I'm going to sidestep with this Ultra.
Well, I guess he'll sidestep.
Mm-hmm.
And choose. Oh, I have Invincible. I don't have to worry about choosing the Colossus Fragment.
Mm-hmm. Means you can choose an entirely different one.
Yeah, I'm actually really tempted to choose the TK and throw my Atlantean at you.
You go! You do it! It's your problem now.
I didn't knock him over this time.
You touched him. All right. Okay, looks like you could.
Yeah. Alright. Let's do it. I'm a Frost Fragment, giving Namor TK. Throwing the Atlantean
So,
at Grid.
except he does 2 damage.
Yeah, I have Inca.
Oh. Oh. Alright. 9 against it's a 17. Oh, shape change. And I outwitted him. So I get on a 3+.
Well then, you.
He's a dick.
Just fuck a goat.
I'd rather not. Alright.
You can go now. Actually, you know what? Breakaway sidestep. Why not?
Sup, bro?
I actually don't even have to do that. I swim, so it means I ignore characters.
That's true. Not only did you make the breakaway, but you didn't have to. Okay. So, Grid's going to choose +1 attack from Brainiac, and he's going to choose Psychic Blast as well. Perplex and Outwit from Jocasta, along with +1 attack. Ultron 8 is going to sidestep to here. Using the robot ATA, Ultron 8 is going to get Perplex. I'm going to Perplex up Grid's attack. I'm going to... Why would I choose a black light?
That's not what you want.
No. Into intensifier? Ice Blast Ring! Impact Beam. Overkill Sim City right now.
Yeah, do it.
All of the overkill. Where's the Impact Beam? Oh, there it is. It's right in front of my face.
For the first Jason.
So what did I say? I said +1 attack and Psychic Blast? Right?
I don't know.
Something to that effect. Perplex up attack. Attack's already perplexed up from him. Side step. Attack 11 against a 16.
Unless you're pulse waving, then it's a 17.
Outwit the thing.
Well, then it's a 16.
Ooh, and with knockback anyway. For 4.
Alright then. Do I get my toughness?
No, Psychic Blast.
Okay. 1, 2, I did.
Alright. Next up, I'm going to sidestep with the Ultron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the. What's that?
As you go away.
Ultron 8 sidestepped already. So he is going to make an attack. 10 against an. Oh, sorry. 18?
Yeah.
18. Alright. That's nice. I will clear Ultron 8. He didn't have any rings. Okay, your turn.
Sidestep, clear. Choosing Colossus Fragment.
Where do you think you're going? Hey! Hey, I see ya!
Okay. Okay, I gotta stop looking at Disintegration Beam like it's an option. I can only do that when he has no action tokens. Yeah, we're gonna go with a Memento Intensifier on the Grid. Because Ultron is going to take the special power from Jocasta and +1 attack, which I should have factored into the last attack I made. He's going to take +1 attack and Psychic Blast.
Mm-hmm.
Und. Perplex up his attack. Sidestep to there. Get the robot ATA to perplex up his attack again. So that'll be a 12 attack. Uh-oh. Can I do it? From there. I don't think I can draw a line of fire to there from there, can I? I think that's going to block it, isn't it? That is. Alright. So, I'm going to destroy that. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, I can't. I'm getting all greedy and stuff. But I haven't sidestepped anything yet. So now I can do that. And because he's adjacent to a character named Ultron, he's got willpower.
Right.
That's water. There's lots of that on the board. Kaboom to there. Kaboom D on it. Now I sidestep to there. And now I attack. 12 on 18. 19, no, because of the hindrance. I need a 6. And that will hit with Psychic Blast. Roll your super senses.
No.
So that's for 4 damage.
So I take 2 because I have invincible.
That is right. My second blast means nothing.
2, still enough to kill him.
Oh, okay. There it is.
Well, on one hand, I'm still proud that I made this team because I made it all on my own with my own ideas without, like, seeing somebody suggest something and be like, oh, that's a cool idea, I want to try it out. Honestly, I don't know what to take away from this game because who expects a 7 damage pulse wave?
Nobody suspects the grid.
Like, honestly, I'm just impressed that didn't kill Namor right off the bat. He took that 7 damage like a champ. But then he was really badly crippled for the rest of the game, and when you only have sidestep and my resources giving me all ranged abilities, I don't have range. So I didn't get to do anything the rest of the game. First time I tried out this team, I was killing people all over the place, so my Phoenix Force was just a-going. This time around, I only got to move it once, which is still good, but not where I needed it to be. The Atlanteans still did well. I mean, it sucks that their +1 to all combat values can be countered, but whatever. They're 36 points. They do their stuff. I'm really just disappointed that I didn't get to do anything with Namor. That 7 damage just...
I was nervous the whole time because those Ultrons have such short dials. And then I put the grid just out there. If that attack, that pulse wave hadn't done what it did, I might have had a different game. I don't know. I might have been more inclined to outwit some charge and possibly survive the retaliation if that hadn't worked. Overall, the team did what I put on paper to have it do. Grid got really big with a ton of perplexes and pulse wave massively. Problem I see with this team is if I go up against, I don't know, a green power battery, I'm going to have a long day. Excuse me. I think I got a little feedy with the Batman Superman robot. I gotta remember when I'm up against Phoenix Force teams, not to feed them that free click on the Phoenix Force until I'm done getting rid of Phoenix Force guys. Because giving them free damage is not fun. Giving them free stats is not good. Because as it moves deeper in, the stats go up, or the quality of powers goes up as well. So, hindsight's 20/20, right? Any case, overall, I'm okay with this team. I can see some different iterations coming out of my pocket, and this was an interesting idea to kind of get me into this whole entity thing. Now that they're not so damaging to the theme of a team, that goes a long way towards me wanting to use them. So, more ideas coming from my head. In the meantime, enjoy, guys. Have a good day. Married with Clix is brought to you in part by MajesticCCG.com. Check out the new premium site with MajesticCCG.com/Apex-Insiders. Check the link below. Trust me. Trying to remember that from me talking? Not going to help. You'll get awesome articles at $3 a month, with the first month being free, from amazing writers such as Paris Gordon, Easton Brock, Aaron Cantu. I'm even going to be contributing occasionally. And if you're familiar with the Metal Lab, check out some of Mike Payne's articles. So, check it out again, MajesticCCG.com/Apex-Insiders for your look into the minds of some of the greats.